Okay, so what I want to do here is show you how to do a couple multiplication problems involving scientific notation. So 3.0 times 10 to the 6th times 2.2 times 10 to the third. So what you're going to do is you're going to multiply the 3.0 and the 2.2. So when you do that, hopefully you will get 6.6 because you can multiply in any order. So I'm going to start by multiplying, I'm going to start by multiplying this, and I'm going to multiply by that, I'm going to multiply it by that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the tens. So I'm going to multiply this and this. Now remember the product rule for bases that have exponents. What you're going to do is you're going to keep the base, which is 10, and you're going to add the exponent. So you're going to take 6 plus 3 and get 9. So the plain old numbers out here, those plain old numbers, I can't make that go away now. That's scary. No, go away. Okay, it's not going away. Okay, well, whatever. Anyhow, just ignore this circle here. Forget about that. Okay, so anyhow, you take the 3 times the 2.2, you get 6.6. To multiply the 10 to the 6th and the 10 to the third, you keep the 10, and altogether you have 6 and 3. So altogether you have 9 tens that are being multiplied. Let's look at the next one. So I'm going to start off by multiplying the 8.93 and the 4.2. You might want to use a calculator to do that. When you do that, you get 37.506 times, now you're going to multiply the 10 to the 4th and the 10 to the 6th. When you have bases involved with exponents, you keep the base. So I keep the 10, and I add the exponents. So if I want to multiply 4 tens over here and 6 more tens over here, altogether I am multiplying 10 tens. Now, this problem's a little bit different because remember, to be in scientific notation, you can't have two numbers in front of the decimal. So I'm going to take this decimal point and I'm going to move it to the left. I'm going to make it 3.7506 times 10 to the what? Well, if you make this smaller by one place, to balance the scales of making this number in front smaller, you have to make this exponent bigger by 1. So because I made the 37, I made that smaller and made it 3.7, then I make this one bigger by 1. Now this step here, we didn't have to do that in the first problem because the number we got when we did the multiplying here, the number was 6.6, so there was one digit in front of the decimal. Here, because there were two digits in front of the decimal, I have one extra step involved. But otherwise, they're the same basic type of problem. And just remember, you're multiplying the numbers in front normally. You multiply the exponents here, the tens, the powers of 10, using the product rule. Remember that the product rule says if you have a base, like if I have 10 to the A times 10 to the B, you just get 10 to the A plus B. So multiply the bases here by adding the exponents, okay? And it doesn't even have to be 10 there. So hopefully you found that helpful.